What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the TVP Lounge. Hope everybody is doing well on this Friday evening. Time flying by. Almost hit the last Friday, but no, we are not there yet. Let me cool out before I start rushing time faster than it's already going. Hope everybody's doing well on this. Oh, I should probably switch my scene. There we go. Okay. Hope everybody's doing well on this fabulous Friday. As always, if you haven't had a good week up until this point, hopefully y'all can come in the lounge, kick back, relax, enjoy the vibes. We can get the weekend started, man. It's been a accelerated week to say the least. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know about y'all, but this week feel like it's done zoomed on by up out of here. The hell happened in my chat? The top half of my chat. Rich, what's going on? Happy Friday, good to see you. My back end chat done froze. Hope all is well. Stephanie, what's going on? Happy Friday. Tamara, what up? Happy Friday to you. Crossover OG, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Said the video. Oh yeah, shout out for the love for the video. Greatly appreciate it. Appreciate y'all support. I worked on that video for 2 days. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I was here hoping. I was like, man, I hope it's appreciated because I put a lot of time and hours into that video. So shout out to all y'all for the support. For sure. Trying to give y'all a little something different, you know what I mean? Good reflection time. Because in today's stream today, we're going to talk about the state of Vegas. You know, where Vegas is at its current times. Are they desperate? They trying to get people to come to the city. What's going on with these resort fees that's been waived? You know, these packages downtown. What's really going on behind the scenes? We're gonna talk about that today. We're gonna get into all of that. Shout out to Tina. Jason, what's going on? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Oh, my thing is not on live chat. That might explain why I see that on the top. Shout out to Jason, what's going on? Tina, what up? Daniel, happy Friday to you. Karina, what's going on? Here we go. My bad. My chat in here acting wild. I got 2 chat screens. Shout out T-Will. What's going on, T-Will? Daniel's happy Friday. Learn that my vision is coming back. That's what's up. Salute to you. Grateful to hear that. That's wonderful news. Let me jump to the super chats real quick. JD, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Appreciate your support. Hope you and the fan doing well. Greatly appreciate that love and support, man. Man, I'm glad it's Friday for real. A lot of y'all, man. Actually, when I get off the streams, because I got this stream, after I get off my streams, I hope time slow down and just cool out. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy this weekend. Shout out to you, and Tina. Greatly appreciate the super chat as well. Shout out to my super chatters. Appreciate y'all support, man. It goes a long way. Helps me to do the things I did this week. You know what I mean? Because tell y'all, put a lot of time and effort into that. I watched it on the big screen too. You know what I mean? I patted myself on the back a little bit, but it's good to see y'all feedback too, man. Vance, what's going on? Say appreciate all the room tours. I appreciate that. Thanks so much for the support. Greatly appreciate that. Say you bypassed my name. Yeah, my bad, Karina. Hey, look, I use the back end chat. Y'all got a chat screen. I got a chat screen. It's all love. Appreciate you being in here. Hope all is well. Reginald, what's going on? Happy Friday to you. Say hotels are offering meal, drinks, credits. Yeah, we gonna get into all of that today. Shout out to T. What's going on, T? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Cameron, what's going on? Finally good to see you as well. M said they push people out of the city by being greedy, and now they are practically begging us to come back. Okay, be there in August. Phenomenal, because that's going to be my first question. We're going to go ahead and get the stream started. Shout out to all of y'all in here right now. Appreciate all the engagement. Because there's a number of things going around in this city, you know. The news broke today about Resorts World, so I'm going to get to that too. My first question to the chat, I'm going to ask y'all. Because I guess the main topic of the stream is Vegas desperate. I want to get y'all take on all of this. It ain't really no breaking news, but it's a trend that I see starting to pick up. And after doing the video, I started doing some more research today, just out of curiosity. So my first question to y'all is, as I'm finna cheers to y'all and we get the stream started. Matter of fact, how about I stay appropriate? Cheers to y'all. Appreciate y'all love and support as always. Appreciate the support on the video. Appreciate the support on the channel, man. Without y'all, there is no me. I tell y'all that all the time, and I'm gonna say that to the end. All right, let's get into the stream. All right, let me ask y'all a question. When y'all next trips to Vegas? We're gonna start the stream like that. When is y'all next Vegas trips, plans, or if you're unsure, when would you like to go? Because while putting this video together, I did a lot. I'm not really a numbers guy. I don't pay attention to like statistics and when people go. Like, I don't pay attention to all that type of stuff. I pay attention to when y'all hit me up. We communicate when I do my consultations, when I do my bookings. I pay attention to real life, the real time. I don't pay attention to like news and politics. So it's really the first time I like sat back and looked at the grand scheme of things. You know, the year-end totals. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what? Hold on. You know, I put a lot of different things into perspective, pulling those numbers. So, you know, we know the hype going on. I don't know if people still say, I don't know if the Vegas is dead theme is still going on. I've been supposed to make it real. I should do that this weekend just for the fun of it. But it got me to thinking about today's stream, especially with what Resorts World posted about resort fees today. So I'm gonna start off by seeing when y'all going. That's gonna get me to where I need to go. Who is this? What is that? Canaan Nocturnal? Hope I said that right. What up? Appreciate you being in the stream. Victoria said, I'm not complaining. I got incredible hotel rates for 4th of July weekend. I remember the last time I paid so little. Works for me. I'm glad you said that. Phenomenal. It's going plead entire stream. See, YouTube want me to drop an ad right now. Shout out to YouTube. What's good, YouTube? I don't drop ads live. Hopefully y'all appreciate it. Now, if y'all start seeing ads randomly, it might not be my fault. Not today, but just in the future. If y'all just start seeing random ads, it ain't me. But you know, YouTube trying to help us creators get this money. But I try not to drop no ads while I'm live. The replay get all the ads. Said if not desperate soon now. Okay. All right. 2 weeks. Here we go. My bad. Sorry, y'all. In 2 weeks, August, January, the next trip, October 2nd. Hey, shout out to October. Shout out to my October folks. If you know, you know. Them tickets is still good. I might push them through mid-July. I think I said July 1st. I might go through mid-July, but y'all already know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when I get back next week. I'll be back in the city on Monday. We'll see when I get back how I'm feeling. Xavier, what's going on? So I've been going to Virgin because no resort fees and they give 3-day comps. I will go to Resorts World now. I want to go in 2 weeks. Okay. Labor Day weekend. All right, we got Labor Day. So you'll be there in 2 weeks. I don't even know how to say that. Cook it. So they'll be there in 2 weeks. Okay. August 25th through the 27th for the multiplier. Shout out to the multiplier gang. Y'all already know 10x. Hey, that's it right there, y'all. Hey, listen, if y'all trying to level up, avoid these resort fees and run the play. I'm telling you, 10x. I posted a one next week. The next multiplier on Monday. It's Monday through Friday for everybody. But yeah, that August one, August 25th. That's right. That's the one to be there. Salute to you for that. I'll be out there too for sure. I might be out there the whole week. Army guy, what's going on? Said just got back this afternoon. That's what's up. How was your trip? You enjoy your trip? Hopefully you had a good time. October, shout out Mama TVP. What good, Mama TVP? Said you out there in October. That's what's up. September 5th through the 9th for my birthday. Okay. So Labor Day weekend for Vans. Dog Nation said August 21st. Oh, you would just miss the multiplier. Shout out Dog Nation. Stephanie said February 26th. Ikaika, what's going on? Salute to Honolulu. Happy Friday to you. Hope all is well. My guy Deontay, what's going on? Happy Friday. Good to see you as well. Oh yeah, happy birthdays. Any birthdays? Yeah, y'all let me know. All right. So we got a mix of when people going to Vegas next. But yeah, all my birthday people, y'all definitely let me know about that. Y'all know I normally start the stream with that. See, that's why I got my mods on deck for that. JP, what's going on? Said going to Vegas August 10th through the 14th. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Said how am I doing good? Hope you were doing well. Got a Comp Boulevard suite at Planet Hollywood and I hardly gamble there. Hey, that's love right there. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't been in there yet. I'm trying to get in there. I ain't been in there. Planet. Hey, look, Caesars be messing with me, man. I show Caesars mad love. And it seems like everybody around me get comps but me. I swear to God, y'all can ask my close people, they'll tell y'all. My comps be like, no, compared to what everybody else get. But that's what's up. Number of people, I actually ran into some people from the channel who got upgraded to the Boulevard suite with the 20 tippet check-in. Said they actually liked it. So that's what's up. Let me know how you feel about that. Say, think about going out there for some leads. I salute to my guy T-Will. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm gonna be out there 4th of July, but I'm thinking about double back, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna, boy. if you know. So I just stayed at Virgin beginning of the month, and that place is very underrated. Okay, all right, for sure. Okay, I asked all y'all when y'all going to Vegas, because y'all know I like to engage with the chat, but just so I can pull y'all back into what I'm saying. So I asked y'all when y'all going, because number one, people who be silent watching the streams will catch the replay. Shout out to the replay family, replay gang, what's happening? So people can see what the active community looking like. You know what I mean? That people still going to Vegas, and people still planning trips. Now, I asked if y'all think Vegas is desperate, because I know a lot of y'all have seen, we've had the streams about prices going up, resort fees, etc., etc. You know, it's been a mix of conversations this year as far as Vegas and pricing. I didn't even mention the junk fees. I meant to mention the junk fees in the video. There was a couple things that I left out, and my exclusive tier. Y'all know I told y'all I comment that too. What did I leave out? Because there was a couple things that I left out that I wanted to say. But even with the junk fees, everybody know what the price is up front. Now, I've been saying I don't think prices is that different. You know, that's just my opinion, I guess. I don't be knowing what I'm talking about. But today, so I'm going to bring all this full speed now. Between people saying Vegas dead, the numbers of tourism going down, I did some research, and apparently tourism for 2025 is down like 6%. April was down like 2%. So apparently, I was thinking, as y'all saw the trend in the video, numbers was going up. Was it 41.7 or 8 mil for 2024? So I thought 2025 was going to hit 42 mil. You know what I'm saying? That magic 42. If y'all know, you know. If you don't know, we'll leave that up. But I thought Vegas was going to hit 42 million this year. You know what I mean? It's I thought the trajectory was still on the rise. But I mean, I guess we'll see what happens by the end of the year. It is still the first half of the year. A lot can turn around. Summer kicking off. But Resorts World made an announcement. I talked to a couple of y'all, not a number of y'all. I talked to a couple of y'all earlier about, do y'all think Vegas is getting desperate to bring people to the city, or do y'all think it's something for the summer? Resorts World said I believe it was a month ago, they got rid of free parking, I think until August. So if you're staying there or if you're a local, it's free parking on the resort. But they just announced today they doing no resort fees. What? See, now folk don't read. This how I tell y'all, folk got to read. I tell y'all people don't read. All you had to do was click on the caption and it say it's free. It's no more resort fees till September 11th. Damn. Folk were like, yo, resort fees? Oh, Resorts World. How about the resorts and the resorts? Resorts World got rid of resort fees. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, that's till September 11th, right? And they like, what? Yeah, it's through the summer. So my question to y'all is, do y'all think that Resorts World, I guess it's a two-part question. Do y'all think Resorts World is desperate and trying to get attention? Or B, do y'all think Resorts World is really on the decline? Because there's been a lot of talk about Resorts World being on a decline, trying to increase revenue. It's been a lot of talks about that. So I guess that's the two-part. Y'all think Resorts World trying to draw and steal visitors? Or do y'all think they're on the decline and trying to find a way to get money? Because in my opinion, I think Resorts World is like jumping into the summer madness. We talked about how Plaza got the all-inclusive package downtown. It's $125 for all you can get well drinks, 2 meal tickets a day, the fireworks that you can really see anywhere. But you get a firework package, and then you get no resort fees as well with their package. And then Circa got the same thing going on. They got the $400 package. So you get 2 nights, you get $100 dining, $100 food credit, and you get no resort fees with their package as well. So I said, I'm gonna talk to the chat. I'm gonna talk to the community. We gonna see, because I talked to a few of y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. We talked this year because a number of y'all stayed at Resorts World this year. A lot of people asked me my opinion on Resorts World, and I said I still feel the same way. Resorts World is a victim of location. Same thing with Fontainebleau. I feel bad for Fontainebleau because I feel like they a victim of location. That's how I feel about both of them, but specifically Fontainebleau. So let me see what y'all thoughts are on this, because for those Hilton members who stay at Resorts World, I think y'all still got to pay resort fees anyway. People who like the property, this might incentivize y'all to stay there. So let me get y'all thoughts on what y'all think about this. Karina said them no resort fees still be acting up the resort fees. I don't know, man. See, they room prices be pretty solid at Resorts World. I've always said that. I think between the Hilton and the Conrad Tower, I think they are still for real. And a number of y'all who stayed there have agreed. I've seen a number of people at Resorts World. I just think that it's very unfortunate that they located where they are, because there ain't nothing on that side, on that end of the strip. Like Vegas, we gotta do something on the north end. We gotta get some more properties. We gotta do something down at the north end. Luna can only do so much because Tacos El Gordo is not bringing people like they used to. Shout out to Eric. Eric said I read that. That's what's up. And you think that Resorts World is hurting. So you think that the Resorts World no resort fees is because they struggling. Okay. Slick Rick, what's going on? Said hope everyone having a great day. Indeed, hope you're having a great day on purpose as well. Appreciate you popping in. Said Resorts World is losing money monthly, so they are the first to show desperation. Okay. So far, let me see what else the rest of y'all say. Resorts World is on the decline. Every time I go in there, it feels like a funeral, and all other resorts are packed or got a good crowd. A funeral is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all might make me do some pop-up live. Hey, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, where it's at right there, follow me on Instagram, because I might have to do some pop-ups in a couple days. Because last time I moved through Resorts World was during the week. It wasn't that bad. But okay, you're not the first to say that. We gonna see. That's crazy though. Funerals, wild. In comparison to other hotels, I don't know. I don't think Resorts World is dead as some of these other, some sinister properties do. I think they're doing some internal testing and seeing how it affects them. Okay, I think so too. Draw attention, wonder who is next to do it. I agree with that too, Mama TVP. I think they trying to get some attention, especially for the summer. Resorts World is in a bad location, just like Fontainebleau. It's far down the strip. I agree. Victim of locations, indeed. Resorts World need the attention. They are on the wrong side of the strip. Okay, I think they are desperate to get people to book though. Okay. So most folks think that they trying to get attention / or financially. They are financially struggling. That is true. As I mentioned in the video, they definitely opened during the pandemic when folks was just they opened in 21, and I remember walking through there and I was just like, damn, this joy nice. I ain't gonna lie. I was there with my cousin, one of my close friends, and let me tell you, I was talking to Shawty. I was like, man, this is nice. You get what I'm saying? But folks not coming out here yet. So I was like, they behind. They gotta play catch up. Jimbo, what up? Said I agree. Who this? I'm gonna just call that Cleo Solis. What's going on? Hope all is well. Appreciate you being in the stream. Said they need more promo. Hey, how much promo y'all think Resorts World need? They know they got that big screen. You can't. I see. That was one thing I wondered too. That big screen Resorts World got, would that incentivize people to want to stay? Like, when people go to Vegas, like, yo, obviously they can go and check it out, but like to stay there, I was like, man, I wonder if that make people want to stay to having that big screen. I don't think it has. I think it's just drawing people inside and then cause people to leave. Went to Resorts World in March, and the strip part with the restaurants and shops was dead. You could hear a coin drop. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, Resorts World, that's tough. B Money, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Resorts World and Fontainebleau are too big to fail. They'll be all right in a few years. I don't know about that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Fontainebleau might have more hope than Resorts World, and I say that because Fontainebleau, one, is newer. Two, it's a luxury property. People are considering staying there because of how nice and new the property is, especially with being in the luxury tier. Number 3, they got one in Miami. And so when they decide to integrate both of those, that might bring people. And they just updated their slots program. So I think if one were to survive more, Fontainebleau. Number 2, Resorts World been open longer and they hurting badder. But time will tell. Resorts World has definitely been a question mark for sure, but we'll see. I myself am inclined to think, I thought the no resort fees was just a summer move, because I thought the Circa and Plaza, what they did on the downtown, was a good summer move to get people to want to stay there, especially because it's during the week too. And I was wondering if any of the properties on the strip would do it, and it makes sense for Resorts World to do it because they're independent. Like, I don't see Caesars and MGM not doing that. I know a lot of folks like, y'all think Caesars and MGM gonna do that? No.
Nope.
Nah, they got too much. They got too much clientele, and they offer summer sales and all type of stuff anyway. So I don't see them doing that. Said it is pretty slow in there. Real talk. I might have to pop in the Resorts World, and I'm not saying y'all lying. I'm not. I don't take that. It's been a minute since I've been to Resorts World. I want to say I went in there. Was it March or April? I went in there for some. And it won't dead. It was slow. It won't dead. Cause maybe my definitions of dead. It's like it was a little slow in there. Coin drop is wild. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy, especially outside. But I also can't say I'd be super surprised because you don't hear a lot of people talking about that either. So I don't know, man. Hey, that's a pause for concern. I guess we have to track what happened over the next couple of months because the way resort fees okay, yes or no's. Let me ask y'all yes or no. Resorts World waiving resort fees until September 11th. Would that incentivize you to stay at Resorts World? Yes or no? Is that enough for you to be like, you know what? They waiving resort fees the whole state. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna ask y'all that. Would that make y'all want to stay there? I'm with y'all on they doing it because they could be struggling and trying to get attention. I think it's a play for the summer. I think it's a great play, to be honest with you. I just don't know how effective it'll be. Their beta male strategies. The rooms are top notch, but the property is boring overall. Hey, since you comment that, elaborate. I want you to elaborate. I'm gonna look for your comment. Why you say the property is boring? I've seen a number of people say that, and I need an explanation as to why. Because I got a counter to that. So I want to hear why you say it's boring, and if anybody else agree that it's boring, I want y'all to comment that as well. Because I got a counter. I want to know why it's boring. Because I got a response to that. I actually talked to somebody about this. Salute to you. Appreciate you popping in here and appreciate the comment. Sherry D, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Cleophas. Okay, shout out to Cleophas. That's what's up. My guy, Garav, what's going on, man? Good to see you, my boy. Happy Friday. Hope all is well. Say immaculate times at Zook. Me too. I'm gonna tell you. Every time I've been to Zook, it's been crazy. You dig me? It's been crazy. All right. For the joy of Vegas, what's going on? Happy Friday. Good to see you. Hope all is well. Tamara saying that food hall does not have any food that I would eat. See, that's a personal preference. When it comes to that food hall, I tell people, I say I'm not the one to speak on the food hall because it's a number. See, me, I'm open to eat different stuff that a lot of people not. So it's definitely not appealing to people who have specific tastes. I'll definitely tell you that. But I went through there and I was like, bro, I don't see what's wrong with food hall. But people picky. That's why I'm real teeter with my food reviews I be doing. I'm just doing whatever. Cause I learned when it comes to food, I can't talk to food people, man. My close people done already prove me that I can't. I'm like, all right, man, all right. Hell no was the first response. I ain't gonna lie. That's hilarious. Hell no is crazy. Nah. They said, yo, come stay here for no resort fees. He said, hell no. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Yes, no. Wow, this is actually mixed. I'm not gonna lie, I like this. Yes, I agree. Nothing for. Hold on. Why my chat move that fast? Oh, here we go. So I agree. Nothing for me to eat at all. Okay. Still too hot. Okay, heat ain't got nothing to do with that. The heat is irrelevant. I'm talking about resort fees. No. I'll come back to that in a minute. No, absolutely no. Another hell no. Hell no is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. They said, yo, you can stay here with no resort fees. And folks said, hell no, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a business, I am a business owner. But if I was running a hotel, like if I was on the board of directors or if I was on operations and I seen folks like, hell no, I'd be like, well, damn. What I gotta do to get you to stay here? Shit. So I gotta let you stay for free. And shit, we ain't gonna make no money at that point. Shit. If I gotta comp your stay and resort fee, we not making no money. That's tough. Sire, what's going on? Said 22 minutes. I appreciate you popping in. Hope all is well. Appreciate the support. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I like this though. I like the mix of yeses and nos. I'm glad it wasn't a straight no fest because I really thought it was gonna be a bunch of no's. So okay, so what this means just off of my test of the chat is there are some people that this promo is going to catch the attention of. Because y'all got to think about it. This is just y'all in the chat, by the way. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all support. But y'all think about when they push this out to the world. Folks who might have been, because I know some people who've been like, I want to stay at Resorts World. That's why I'm saying I've talked to some people this year in 2025 alone who was like, I'm going to give Resorts World a chance just because I want to experience it for a night. So I know people who stayed there and they like their stay at Resorts World. The problem is just the same thing that everybody say. It's too far north. You know what I mean? Like that's literally the biggest knock I get is just the location is just not it. But people like the rooms. They like the property. I mean, the food hall. What is their shit? Famous foods. You know, that's mixed reviews. I don't take that serious. But everything else. So I like seeing that at Chango Lot because I think people should give it a chance. I mean, I know the location is bad when you can just move around a lot of the other hotels, Center Strip or more Southern Strip, but I always say it's worth it. Same thing I say about Fontainebleau. Like I was like, listen, that north end of the strip is not as busy as the south end, but you can spend a day around there. I ain't gonna lie. Between Resorts World, Encore, Fashion Show right there in walking distance. I was like, if you stay at Resorts World, you can walk to the Fashion Show mall. Especially the way folk be walking on the strip, it ain't that far. But now trying to go further strip and come back, that's totally different. All right, let me move my way down the chat. I like that. Now I'm gonna monitor the next month or so. Cause we'll be in June, so by the end of July, August, I'm gonna see how many folk done actually stayed at Resorts World. So Conrad is nice and the pools are very nice for sure. I love the Conrad Tower. I like the Hilton Tower too, but the Conrad Tower, I think that's a sleeper for real, especially for the price that you can get it for. Yeah, Conrad is a great stay. I agree. I definitely agree. Like I've had people ask me what I think about all the towers. I'm like, most people are not gonna spend the money for the Croxford Tower because most people ain't spending luxury money. But I was like, a lot of times you can find the Conrad Tower for like $10-15 more a night. I was like, I pay an extra $10-15. You don't need to because the Hilton Tower perfectly fine. But that Conrad Tower, listen, I seen it for like $5-7 a night different. I was like, man, well. I think the way resort fees will be big for the younger crowd and foreign group that has never been to Vegas. Okay. I could see why I would attract the younger crowd, especially because it's clubs and pool parties. Oh, hold on. I gotta go find this comment. Hold on. Okay. I was looking for this. Bonsai, what's going on, my guy? Good to see you. Hope all's well. Appreciate you popping in the stream. Good to see you. It's been a minute. Hope everything's smooth on your side. I wanted to find beta male comments. Said not enough people hanging out there for me. When I'm in Vegas, I want to be around people who are having fun. It's too far away from Center Strip. All right. The too far from Center Strip, no debate. Cool. Respect that. Not enough people hanging out there for me. Okay. This is where my counter to that would be, because I hear people say that. When people say there's not enough people hanging out at a particular property, my thing goes to my response to that would be, are we talking during the day or are we talking about at night? Because the Resorts World got Gatsby Lounge, Zouk, the casino have minimums is favorable to content creators. So when are we talking? Because during the day, a lot of people out moving around. That's just my response to that. So when I'm in Vegas, I want to be around people who are having fun. Well, when you in Vegas, people are having fun everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not one. There's no particular hotel that's just like, oh, it's always live here. Y'all know I love Planet Hollywood. Planet Hollywood can be dead during the day. For all my folk who know Planet Hollywood. Planet Hollywood can be dead during the day. But in the evening time, around 6:30, 7 o'clock, when that music start booming, it started jumping. About 9, 10 o'clock, then it feel like a club in there. So for the most part, that's how it would be with a number of hotels. Like during the day, it's not a particular hotel where I'm like, it's live 24/7. I don't know no hotel that's live 24/7 because during the day, folks is out moving around. At night, though, on the other hand, that's a different conversation to be had. But I can understand that because you speaking from personal preference. I respect that, it's understandable, and I'm pretty sure you're not the only person who shares that feeling. Because if Resorts World was dead to the point where you could hear a coin drop. That's why I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna remember that one because that's a statement to how dead a property is. Yeah, that sheesh, that's wild. But I appreciate you sharing that because I have talked to people about Resorts World. I got to be unbiased, so I got to speak from both sides. That's why I always ask these questions. Reminds me of a big airport with a casino in the middle. That's a crazy comment in Resorts World. I ain't gonna lie. That's a description for you. I ain't gonna lie. Said really T, if the food court is good, it's good. If it's whack, it's whack. I mean, again, that go to personal preference, man. Listen, I was having a whole conversation about why chicken that's crunchy on the outside is good, and if it's not extra crispy or crunchy on the outside, is bad. What? That's why I don't like. Hey, when it comes to food, hey, listen, man. I just say okay. I can't. Like I eat sushi, I eat ramen. Like I know some people who don't eat sushi. Some people don't like ramen. You know what I mean? So, like I like dim sum. Some people might not eat dim sum. Like, you know what I mean? And it's if you're not that type of, if that's not your type of foods, then it's not gonna be nothing there for you. So that's why I'm kind of like, I can't say like that is not no food there because there's stuff there that I eat. But if it's stuff that's not to your particular preference, then it's just not stuff. Like I think people should say that they don't have foods that I prefer versus they don't have foods that's not good. Because if something is good to me and it's not good to you, then you can't say it's not good. It's just not your preference. Like folk who like they chicken extra fried, you can't say the chicken ain't good because it's not extra fried. Because if it's good quality chicken, it's good quality chicken. You eating chicken because of the quality of the chicken, not because of how crunchy the skin is. But that's a whole nother side conversation I'm not trying to have. That's just how I feel about famous food at Resorts World. It's not to everybody's preference. Especially if you only have a few days to explore the strip. Well, that was why I was going back to the regards of if the hotel is busy. Most people will say, I don't spend all day in my hotel anyway. I go to Vegas explore. So during the day, if you're going out to explore, the hotel being busy should be irrelevant. If it's dead at night, that's when it's a problem. I ain't gonna lie to you. If it's about 8 o'clock and the hotel still dead, that's a bit of a concern. But like Fontainebleau and Resorts World, I would expect them during the day to not be as active aside for the weekends because IU Day Club go crazy. So if you're not doing all that, then yeah, it might be a little dead for you. So I've gotten comps from Venetian and Rio for 4 nights, and I got no clout in the rewards. Because all you got to do is go spend some money. I tell people that all the time. I gave y'all the sauce for years. If y'all want to get comps at these hotels, all you got to do is sign up for the rewards program and be on the email newsletter. They're going to start sliding you stuff just for showing us some activity. Even if you go there and gamble a little bit, you're going to get some comps for sure. But get up on the email list. That's the easiest way to get random comps and offers is just sign up. And that's all you got to do. August, what's going on? Happy Friday. Say, will Uno tables in the casinos cause massive fights? That's kind of... My answer would be it depends on who playing the game. If a select number of serious people playing Uno, yeah, it will cause a problem. For sure. Appreciate you being here, man. Hope all is well. Say, with no resort fees, are they jacking up the room rates to make up the difference? I haven't even gone to look at room rates, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna say no. I think the rates will probably still be the same because they could technically raise room rates an extra $10. To be honest with you, they could raise them $10 a night, and that would still be pretty solid. But you know what? I'm gonna dig through that through the weekend. I'll speak on that at a later time. That's a good question. I didn't even go look at the calendar. This on see in the after party. See, I would go do it live, but I'm not gonna do it live in the public stream. That's a good question though. I'm gonna look into that. Who just dropped the resort? Paul. What up, Paul? Said, would you rather pay $100 for a room and $60 resort fee, or no resort fee and $160 for a room? I like that. I like that. You know why? Because that's marketing 101 right there. I'm gonna read this question. I'm gonna give y'all an example of this. I like this right here. This is a phenomenal question. Would you rather pay $100 for a room and $60 resort fee, or no resort fee and $160 for a room? See, this is called marketing 101. This is how business works. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this the answer. This the answer right here, and it's parallel to the comment that I just read. Let me roll up here and make sure I read it correctly, because y'all know I be trying to stay on par with the chat. And I'm about to start moving through so I can get up to date. Because Victoria said, with no resort fees, are they jacking up the room rates to make up the difference? So this super chat was perfect. Because a lot of folk gonna be like, I'm not about to pay $100 a night and $60 in resort fees. That's crazy.
Nope.
No way. But if they like sell, and y'all know a lot of the sites y'all be shopping on always do this. They gonna say, hey, we got a sale going on. No resort fees. Room rate $129.99 per night. With taxes is $160. And then they gonna have like they gonna have whatever the price would be with resort fees. So what's that? $160. Let's throw $60. So they gonna have $220 scratched out. Sale for $160. And then they gonna put includes taxes and resort fees. And folks gonna be like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's get it. That's a good deal. Yeah, let's do it. A lot of websites do that. And if y'all never pay no attention, I bet y'all pay attention to it now. So to answer your question, a lot of folks gonna pay $160 with no resort fees, but they not gonna pay $100 with the $60 in resort fee because they gonna see that resort fee and they gonna be like,
nope,
I don't want no parts of that. That's how business go. I'm telling you, every site y'all shop on, y'all think that they be scratching that price out because it's a sale?
Nope.
Sorry, I don't want to ruin the game for y'all, but I'm finna ruin the game for y'all. That shit don't be no sale most of the time. They just do that to sell y'all brain. People be visual people, so they think they getting a discount on something. This is classic business marketing. Hey, we want to raise the price on something. Let's make it seem like it's a discount sale. We going put a higher number up there that they will pay. Because technically, if the room rate was $160 a night and you had to pay resort fees, you would be paying $200 something a night. But if you just scratch it out and they make it total $160, folk gonna pay that because they think they got a sale. It always work like that. And I see your comment right under that was, what's the difference between a wage $60 but a room rate for $60? Hey, listen, the difference is it's not a difference. That's what it is. It's not. It's all psychological. Jason said, hell yeah, I would stay there. Conrad strip view room is awesome for sure. Trevor Will Martin, what's going on? Said on God, real talk. Best way to attract tourists, especially gamblers, is to let people win. I'm going where I think I can win. I don't care if it's Red Rock. Make sure to hit the like button. Oh yeah, shout out to that. It is about that time. I just looked at the clock. Jesus. If y'all in here right now, could y'all hit the like button? I greatly would appreciate it. Helps the content and the video hit the algorithm and that to get out to the masses. But YouTube like that like button more, and it don't cost y'all no money. If y'all can hit that thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. YouTube like that so much more. So if y'all want to help me grow, which y'all have been doing, thank y'all, and y'all want to see me blossom, just hit that like button. Goes a long way. Okay, free play offers with no resort fees. Then maybe I could, guys. So you wouldn't stay there unless they got free play. That's crazy. Resorts World, PR been in this shit since they banned Vegas policy. That's a fact. I definitely follow and been seeing all of the drama with that. That was hilarious. Hey, and then y'all see he's supposed to went back in their good graces, but then I saw all of that. That was hilarious. So I wasn't planning my trip around a promo, but I would sure take advantage of it if the timing was right. There you go, right there. I'm glad you basically just responded to what you said in the first statement. You wouldn't plan your trip around a promo. Most people wouldn't. But when you go to book your trip, you would take advantage of the promo. That's how promos work. All about timing. Nobody plan their trip around promos, but when they ready to go book a trip, they go look for the promo. So as long as you see a promo, that's why I tell y'all, it's all visual psychology. That's all it is. For sure. I could go on my store right now. My t-shirts, I think I got them at 26. I could go up there right now and make a sale. Make it like they on sale. And put like 40. I'm telling you, when I learned that's how they be doing sales with businesses, I said that's crazy. The shopper, the psychology of a shopper is wild. Happy Friday, Cat. Good to see you. Hope all is well. JD said Resorts World boring because of the crowd. For instance, PH has the dancers and other casino carry some type of show plus younger crowd, which brings more energy. Well, yeah, see, folks who don't go to the club, I don't think y'all take that into consideration. Resorts World have a day club and a nightclub that draws a lot of attention. Like prime example, Nelly about to be at Resorts World soon. T-Pain be at Resorts World. Lil Wayne was at Zoo. All of these is at Zoo, which is at Resorts World. So if y'all don't go to the club, y'all probably don't pay attention to the nightlife scene. Like, I don't know if y'all even know about Gatsby Lounge. I talk about that in all my lounge videos. I'm about to drop one of those in the next couple weeks. The 2025 clubs, bars, and lounges. So if y'all don't really go party at Resorts World, I don't think y'all really see like Resorts World when it really be packed. Cause Zook be packed for sure. Gatsby always have a crowd and people be at IU. So the younger crowd, matter of fact, I got people going to Zook tonight. I should see if somebody will will send me a story of what Resorts World look like. But y'all should pay attention to that next time. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Resorts World at night. They definitely can't get the younger crowd for sure. My only issue with Resorts World is that slots are tight. See, I can't combat people who talk about the slot machines being tight. Y'all got it. When folks say this, I feel like I need to know what slots are not tight. I swear to God, I hear this from everybody. Every hotel slot machines is tight. Who got the loosest slots? Sahara? Do Sahara got the loosest slots? Strat? Somebody tell. Y'all can comment down as I'm making my way down this chat. I'm about to get through the chat and catch up. Let me comment on the super chat real quick. Y'all please go hit the like button for my guy. Shout out my guy Zay. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the support. Yeah, thumbs up for the boy, please. Give me the what number I want? 55. Let me get the 55. I see 75 people in here. Yeah, let's get the 55. Doing well, bro. Staying busy with Mr. Mike. That's what's up for sure. Shout out to you. And slots of fun. Slots of fun is crazy. It's lots of fun. Once they fill in the dirt with quality businesses or new towers, it will be popping. I don't know what they're gonna do with that dirt. They definitely need to fill it up for sure. I consider staying in Resorts World. The property is nice. This honestly, y'all have answered my question. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Sure. It was really that simple. You know, this lounge is always for engagement. You feel me? But that's all I really need to see. How many people would be intrigued to stay at Resorts World because of that? And the fact that it was enough yeses in there tells me that their promo will actually be all right. Like, that's all I need. Said I stayed at Hilton and Conrad. Both stays were great. Food hall is all right. Restaurants are better. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up for sure. I agree. Like I say, I respect people's personal preference. That's why I tell you, I be as unbiased as possible. Like, I get it when you like, I don't rock with that. Like, if you like what you like, what's that saying? And I hate this shit. I can't believe I'm about to say this. What they say, if you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? That's just what that be. You know what I mean? But to me, it ain't that deep. That's why I say to me. And to some people, it is that deep. So I respect that. Never stayed at Resorts World, but Duke and Gatsby's bar are dope for sure. Shout out to Pop 760. Salute you. Yeah, that's what I said. And I've not been to Zook once, and I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I have never been to Zook and it was dead ever. You know what I'm saying? Now, some folks have told me it was dead, so I'm not gonna say it's never been dead. I'm just saying I've been to Zook multiple times and it was live for sure. Getting through there was tough, but it was live. Thought this was an after party stream. Had to take back my comment. Go crazy. Hey, if you know, you know. Shout out to the after party family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it be like that. I get it. IU Day Club is pretty good too. It is indeed. I send people there all the time. It's part of being a promoter. That's why I'm telling y'all. Certain hotels, I'm like, I be sending a lot of people there. I be seeing video clips too. Red Tail is dope for sure. It is. That's why I'm like, there's a lot at resort. That's why I said I don't understand. That's why I like hearing people's perspectives. Cause somebody be like, there's nothing to do at Resorts World. Here will be my response. Okay. Well, they got a really nice pool area. They got a sports bar. Their casino's really nice and table minimum friendly. Their stays have multiple towers. They got a tiki bar. They got a lounge for the people who for my grown and sexy folks, 30 plus, my mature crowd. You got Gatsby Bar. They got the lounge on the 66th floor. They got Zook nightclub. I could picture sell to Resorts World to anybody. So when you tell me it ain't nothing to do with Resorts World, you can't tell me that. You could tell other folk that. It's things to do. And I even just talk on Red Tail, the sports bar. Dope, for sure. There's a lot of things that Resorts World have that a lot of these major hotels don't. That's another conversation for another video. I just want to put that out there. There's a lot to do at Resorts World. Now, do people take advantage of all the things to do at Resorts World? That's a whole nother conversation. But like Resorts World not having nothing to do?
Stop the cap.
I can't co-sign on that. I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't. Can't do that. Say, where the $5 craps tables at? Ellis Island. Go off the strip, Ellis Island. Or go down to Fremont Sunday through Thursday, maybe. You definitely catch $5 Fremont at Ellis Island. Ellis Island got it for sure. Grill Planet Hollywood, indeed. Garage, yeah, that's my guy for sure. Shout out to Steve. What's going on? Good to see you. Say, I cannot wait for the hot pot restaurants to open. But that's the Japanese meat. I see. That's what I'm saying. You know, I rock with hot pot too. Hot pot go crazy. But some people probably like, what the hell is that? See, I want to talk about right there. Yeah, hot pot go wild. I rock with hot pot too. Excalibur, decent stay. Chat. I'll let the chat answer that. I plead the fifth on that one, to be honest with you. Resorts World is a Malaysian company, so the famous food is very Asian heavy. It is indeed, you know what I'm saying? Which again, some people might not eat Asian heavy food. You know, so I say it's personal preference, and I don't mind it. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it when it opened in the beginning. I was with my cousin and my best friend, one of my close friends. I was with T. Y'all know T. And I was just like, oh, folk not gonna like this. That was my first thought before I even look. I said, folk not gonna like this. Cause I know folk picky as hell. So if majority of the stuff there you don't like, folk gonna say it's whack. Then Resorts World update they food hall. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. I ain't been in there in a while, so I can't answer that. Say if it start with F and ends with D, it's up for liver, I'm in. I wish a lot of people thought like that. I really do. But unfortunately, that's not how our world runs. But I agree with you. For the most part. There's certain no-nos for me. I got certain no's, and then I have certain when it comes to the food standard. But okay. Cosmo, the only property that plays tight on the comps. You have to spend some serious bread to have them. Listen, that's MGM. That ain't Cosmo. That's MGM. See, Cosmo did not used to be like that. Everybody who know about identity, see, I know I can't co-sign on that. It ain't Cosmo. That's MGM. Cosmo used to go crazy with the people who played with identity, and they slots used to be real nice. So I don't know that I can agree with that. MGM might got something to do with that. And then that means you got to go across the rest of the MGM properties, because I be hearing Aria tight. I hear, I forgot I was in the after party. I was about to say something I should not be saying, and I'm not finna say it. But Aria and a number of other MGM properties, I hear they tight too. We run Las Vegas. What's going on? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Said no resort fee plus $160. Hey, it's a way to play it. No resort fee and $160 flat fee. Isn't it crazy how you could just flip stuff around and people be like, no, but then be like, I would pay that. It's crazy world, man. If Resorts World had an Uno Spades and Dominoes turning, that would go crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. They might need security. Hey, they might need some unks in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. They might need some OGs and some uncles in there. The man of security. Dominoes and spades, yeah. Cause if you know about spades, I don't play around. That's serious matters. It's like when women be shopping and we buy more to get the free shipping. There you go. You know what I mean? It's all business. With resort fees, you can get them comp if you play. That is true. I want to say I said that in the 25 if y'all new to my channel, y'all got to go back and watch my video that I did a couple months ago. 25 tips and 25. I think I talked about it in there, but that's a lot of game that a lot of people I don't think know. If you gamble and you losing, you can ask them to waive your resort fees for sure, and they will do it. They will. It's maybe random, but you think they'll ever add Tunk to the casinos? Hell no. But that's funny. Nah. Absolutely not. Listen, they got War. I'm pretty sure y'all remember War. I might show my age. Y'all remember War from back in the day on, what was it, Windows 95, on them old school laptops or the box computers when you could play War, the computer War, high car win. Listen, they eliminating them from the casinos. But one of my homies used to love that joint. Well, he probably still do. I ain't seen him in a minute. Nah, I don't think they ever put that in there. That might be a whole different conversation. 160 no resort fees will be cheaper because of the taxes and fees. I didn't want to get there, but that's exactly correct. That's why I say, well, if you did 100 in resort and 60, if the 60 include the resort fee tax, it's still 160. 100, if it's 100 with taxes, I guess you know, because it's got to be junk fees. So technically nowadays, if it say 100, it's $100 because it got to be all inclusive. But yeah, if it were to be $100 plus taxes, then that would be a different conversation. But for the sake of the conversation, I think we were just talking about how when you include everything in one price versus having one versus the other, people will be typically included to pay that all-inclusive price. Caesar's Palace be paying. Oh, Caesar's got good slots. Okay, that's for sure. Sahara has looser for sure. Lots of little and big win hand pays. Okay. Is that sponsored? I'm joking. But I do hear a lot of people say they like to play Sahara. And it's crazy because they like right next to Fontainebleau. That's why I like when people be like, it ain't nothing to do on that end of the strip. I'm like, you can have a good little time Because if you'll walk from Park MGM to Horseshoe, you can walk from Fontainebleau to Sahara. You can walk from Resorts World to Sahara for sure. Sahara cool for real. So I would definitely at least stay for 2 nights on my 7-day trip. I think so, with no resort fees for sure, even if it's the back end. Brent, what's going on? Say when the Resorts World to kick it in 22, it wasn't popping. I was staying at Cosmo and Click on a Tuesday. Yeah, ain't much to do. There's a lot of stuff that be slow on Tuesday. But Resorts World compared to Cosmo, that's not in the same bucket. That ain't fair. Comparing Cosmo to Resorts World on a Tuesday is not fair. Compare them on a Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday probably a different speed, but on a Tuesday, nah. Just too far north. I'm pretty sure most feel like that. Who that? Living with Jimmy. Shout out to Living with Jimmy. So if your birthday on a Thursday, what spot would be decent going into Wednesday night for a decent time? My birthday on a Thursday and I'm trying to go out. If I'm going out on Wednesday for club people, you got Hakkasan R&B night, which be a vibe. I like my R&B. That's the spot to go on a Wednesday. And then Marquee open on Wednesdays. And then if you want to chill, you got the hookah lounges. You got On the Record, which is open. That's a lounge too. But Luna and Azusa. So if I'm moving on a Wednesday, I'm going to Hakkasan. Or that's where I'm going. My alternative would either be On the Record or Marquee. And then Thursday, I'm probably doing Tao. You got Hakkasan as an option. Gatsby is a lounge is an option. Zook is an option. It's those options. Just depend on what you ask. This is always ask my clients, what you trying to hear? What music is you trying to hear? Because people are like, I want to hear hip hop. I'm like, oh, well, you tough on a Thursday. Dre's after hours open at 1 a.m. Or go to the hookah lounges for a Thursday. Tao is gonna be as much hip hop as you can get. You can get half and half on a Thursday. So there is things to do every night for sure. But that's where I would go on a Thursday. Los, what's good, man? Good to see. Hope all is well. So I wish I had a better theme. See, the theme, I can't speak on themes. Themes don't matter to me. I don't care about the themes at all. Does Resort World still book big name entertainers? For sure. For sure. Janet is Absolutely. I just named Nelly performed there, T-Pain, Lil Wayne, Janet there, and then I think Katy Perry be performing there also. Yeah, for sure. They still got big names though. This Caliber is good if you enjoy Robin Hood and the 13th night. That's super random. Okay. Nah, definitely not. I wish I was sponsored by them. Although I had my meet and greet as Harold, but no real sponsorship. Nah, I know, man. I was just messing with you, dog, because I know you be there a lot. So is there a lounge or a spot that plays old school hip hop and R&B? Absolutely. That is Foundation Room at Mandalay Bay. Old school hip hop R&B. That's where you going for sure. If we talking about lounges, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all. R&B night, Hakkasan on Wednesday. Don't matter how old you are. Sheesh. I'm trying to tell y'all. That like, look, y'all went on a blast from the past from my video I dropped yesterday. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's how I be feeling when I be at Hakkasan. Or when I went for R&B night, I'm telling y'all, that's where it's at for sure. Janet is back in September. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, I know she was there and I knew she was planning to go back. Yeah, I think, who is there? Is Katy Perry there? Somebody there right now. Or was just there about to leave. BT, indeed. Okay. And it's right on time. See, I be trying to get to the end of the stream or the end of the chat. Y'all know I be trying to be active. So salute to everybody that's engaged and been supportive to wrap up the stream. For those of y'all who popping in late. In my opinion, I'll give my opinion since I'm at the end. I don't think Vegas is exactly desperate for tourism. I know tourism is down right now. But I think there's various factors as to why. It's summertime, so I think the crowds will fluctuate through the summer. 4th of July about to bring up a lot of crowds. Folk don't know about the summer league. That's gonna bring a lot of attention. I think the back half of this year, 25, crowds will start to pick up. But just a mix of stuff that's been going on. We'll see what happened at the end of 2025. I think Resorts World, personally, their hotel is struggling, but I think this no resort fee wave, I think they jumping on the bandwagon with Plaza and Circa, just trying to get business, waiving self-parking, because a number of people drive to Vegas. So you don't gotta pay for parking and you get your resort fees waived. I think that'll incentivize people. Will it cause a big U-turn in revenue? No.
Nope.
I don't think so. But I think it'll help. Definitely think it'll help. And as we seen with people saying in the chat that they will be incentivized to stay there with no resort fee. So I think it's just a summer play. For those of y'all who I talked to earlier, that's my recap. I think it's just a summer play, especially because it's going on through September 11th. Now, if they said that they were going to do like a temporary no resort fee, that's when I'd be like Resorts World struggling and desperate. If they was like, we about to wait, we going to take away resort fees for guests, then I might be like, that's a very interesting move. Then I might be like resort fees. Resorts World is struggling, but I think they're just trying to get some of that summer attention. And now that I'm caught up on the chat, I'm going to take a farewell shot, actually. I appreciate all y'all, and I got 60 likes, so shout out to y'all for sure. Appreciate the love as always. For those of y'all who got trips coming up, hey man, Vegas is still Vegas. You know what I mean? Still a good time. Don't worry, ain't nothing changed. I don't know if you in here, but we talked about this, so I'm gonna just say it publicly. Sherry After Dark, for all my people who like Chateau, cosign. I put it on your plans if you looking there. If you looking to be out in a lounge, like if you want them vibes, I sent somebody there quietly. They enjoyed it. So yeah, add it to y'all plans. Appreciate y'all support as always. After party people. I see y'all in the future. Everybody else, cheers to y'all. I see y'all same time next Friday. You said you there next weekend. I'll be there on Monday. I'm leaving on Thursday, so get you by a couple days. I'll be out there on Monday though. Everybody else, y'all be easy. Enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe. Cherish your loved ones. Enjoy every day because tomorrow is not promised. You never know what tomorrow brings. And I'll holler at y'all next week. To those who it concerns, my after party family, I see y'all in the few.